Hello there. Welcome to Yoga Restore. My name is Danielle, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to take a nice mindful break today. All you're going to need for your yoga practice is a yoga mat. However, we will be on the hands and knees for a bit. So if you'd like a rolled up folded towel or blanket, that is fine. We will also be practicing legs up the wall at the end of class. So if you'd like to try this with me, I would suggest rolling out your mat close to a wall, or perhaps like I'll be demonstrating today, you can have a chair handy, just something to basically prop your legs up. So our focus today really is on relaxation, on quieting the mind, and just taking a little bit of time to wind down. So at home, if you'd like, you can dim the lights. If you'd like some nice soft music, anything that helps you relax, I would invite you to go ahead and do that. Take this time for you, and I hope that you enjoy. We'll go ahead and make our way to our mats. So once you get to your yoga mat, it is up to you how you can sit or lie. I'm going to be lying down on my back today because that's a good way, if you're extra stressed or tired, to kind of connect with the earth and start to feel more relaxed. So go ahead and find a position that is comfortable for you. And you can just listen to my voice. You don't need to worry about looking at the screen at this time. Go ahead, and if it's right for you, I invite you to gently close your eyes and just start to tune in to your breathing deeply in through your nose and exhaling it out. We'll do this a few more times, breathing in deeply. Exhale completely through your nose or your mouth. Take a few more rounds of breath, starting to settle in to your posture. Again, know that this practice is for you. So whatever posture you'd like to start in today is what is best for you. So you can be lying down, knees bent, legs out in Shavasana, or seated. Wherever you're at today, I invite you to really just let things settle down towards the earth. We're going to take a few minutes and sequentially from the top of the head all the way down to the feet, we're just going to start to release and relax everything. So with your eyes still closed, if that feels right for you, I invite you to start to relax and soften the muscles of your face. Take a moment, relax the face, the jaw. Relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. See if there's anywhere you can soften, you can let go. No, there's nothing you need to do right now, except allow things to settle. As you continue to breathe deeply and easily, I invite you to tune into the breath, moving in and out of your lungs. Allow the chest to relax, allow the belly to be soft. It's okay to let the belly expand on the inhale. Continue this mindful scan of the body down to your hips. Allow the legs to fall open or relax down to the earth. Really see if there's anywhere else in the body You are holding on to tension. Let it relax. As we start to tune into the physical body, I invite you to take a moment. Notice the activity of your mind. Do you find it easy to relax here, or is your mind thinking about other things? No, that is completely normal. If your mind is going and wants to think about other things, it's okay. Just allow it to think, allow it to be. But keep drawing your attention back to your breath. How does it flow in and out? I'd like to have you at this time consider setting an intention for your practice. What would you like to get out of your time on the mat today? Take a moment and set a word or phrase as your intention for your time today. What would you like to accomplish? When you find your mind wandering, simply guide it back to the breath and to your intention. All right, from here, friends, we're going to begin our practice for today. So laying on our backs, we're going to start by drawing the knees up towards our chest. So if you are seated or in any other position, go ahead and give this a try. Hugging the knees to the chest, you're going to open those knees wide and maybe rock and roll a little from side to side. Good. Take a moment and circle the ankles, point and flex those feet. And remember, if any of this is not comfortable for you, find something that is, find a position that is. All right, from here, we're gonna go into happy baby. So we're gonna take our knees up toward, or I'm sorry, bend our knees and bring your feet up towards your ceiling. Bend those knees, and now you can hold on behind the backs of the knees, the calves, or maybe even the feet themselves. And gently rock side to side if that feels right for you, giving the low back a gentle massage here. Good. Remember to breathe deeply and easily. Good, and then when you're ready, gently hug the knees in and then plant those feet down. Good, let's take a moment, bring your hands out to the sides and give this a try. We're gonna try reclined goddess pose just for a moment. So like I'm demonstrating here, you're going to have your knees up, feet on the mat, walk the feet together and then soles of the feet face each other. Now, if your hips are very, very tight, you can put a block under each knee, or you can simply not do this posture. In restorative style yoga or things like this, it really is about your comfort. So always feel free, if anything's uncomfortable or if you need a little bit more support under the head or the knees, you can take that for yourself. Feel free to use at home cushions or anything that helps you feel a little more supported. So from here, let's go ahead, take one more breath in. Good, and then bring those knees up. And one last thing we're going to do on our backs now is I invite you to take your right leg up towards the ceiling, circle the ankle, point and flex that foot. Good. Now, just like we're riding a bicycle, we're going to try to bend the knee into the chest, lift that foot up towards the ceiling, leg comes down to hover, and then we begin again. So give this a try. You're going to lift the leg, lower to your comfort level, and then pull the knee in. Maybe be mindful of the breath here, taking a big inhale, knee to chest, exhale, lower. Good. Finding this for yourself. Big inhale and exhale. Great. Awesome. So just notice where those hips are tight. Wake up that knee joint and the foot. All right, let's switch sides. So take your other leg up and begin this cycling motion with your leg whenever you're ready. Good. Just going at your speed. We're really keeping things slow and mindful today. This is a great practice if you're just very tired or burnt out, exhausted. Remember that you can have an active yoga practice, but also a more relaxed one as well. All right, let's go for about 2 more rounds here. Good. All right, let those knees down. And then let's just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. So letting them fall down to each side. Maybe they touch the ground, maybe they don't. All of this is just to help you relax, help release that low back. Good. One more to each side, and then we're going to come up to seated. All right, next time you roll to one side, you can just take the upper body with you and come into the fetal position. Take a nice big inhale and exhale here. And then using your hands, you can start to push yourself up. Come to a comfortable seat. Good. And then let's go ahead and from there, take a few minutes to relax the upper body. So shoulder rolls up, back and down. Release any tension. Good. And then just rest your hands in your lap or on your knees. And let's take one ear to one shoulder. If you'd like at any point, if your neck is tight, you can give it a little rub, a little massage here. Just remember to breathe and then chin to chest. If you find that you're yawning, that is okay. Just a signal that you're getting more oxygen to the body. All right, take your ear towards your other shoulder. And same thing, if you'd like, you can give it a little massage here. Just all about taking care of you. Okay. All right, let the head float up. And then I want you to take your hands out in front and circle your wrists one way and then the other. Articulating through those fingers. Shake out your hands. And let's take a little bit of time to take care of our wrists. So first I'd like you to take your hands down to the ground or whatever surface is in front of you and face your palms towards me. You can gently maybe press one hand, one other side, stretching into the wrist. Take a big inhale and exhale, and then let's just switch. Take your knuckles forward and gently press the hands forward. Alternately too, if you don't have a floor handy, if you're sitting up in a desk area, something like that, you can very gently press one and then the other hand. Big inhale and exhale. Good. And then just one more time, articulate through those fingers, moving the hands any which way. Good. Once you do that, I invite you to go ahead and rub your hands together, generating a little bit of heat here. We're going to make little cups for our eyes. This is a technique called eye cupping. That is great when your eyes are tired or fatigued. So taking that nice warm hands, you're going to take the palm of the hand and make a cup for your eyes. So go ahead and do that. You don't have to look at the screen at this time. You can close your eyes so the hands are touching around that eye socket, but not the eye itself. Take a big breath and let it go. Good. Big inhale, exhale. Blocking out the light can be really useful. Start to help you to rest tired eyes. Good, and when you're ready, you can still have your eyes closed. You can gently peel one hand and then the other off of those eyes. And slowly start to open them whenever you're ready. Good. All right, let's go into seated cat and cow now. So we're going to inhale, arch the spine, opening the chest. And then exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and round the back. Let's repeat this again. Big inhale, arch. Exhale, lower. Good. Go ahead and come back to a nice neutral spine. Let's gently twist one way. Stretching that spine. And then let's twist the other way. Great. Let's come back to center and relax it out. Okay, let's go ahead now and let's spread our legs wide. So we're going to have a wide straddle here, and I want you to have one leg forward. Here we go. There we are. So we're going to have one leg in towards the midline of the body, the other leg out. We're going to flex or point that toe towards the sky. We're going to take one arm and reach up and over, feeling that nice stretch in the side body. Good. And then I want you to come on up, take that hand that just reached over, place it behind your hip, and lift up with that hip. Good, feeling a nice little stretch down the front of the hip here. Reach it up. And relax it down. Good job. Let's try the other side. One leg in, the other leg out. You can adjust as needed. Flex that foot, pointing the toes up towards the sky, and reach over. Just let everything settle. Let things relax. Big breath in, exhale it out. Float that hand up, hand placed behind the hip. Lift that hip up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Good. All right, you can slowly come down, bring those legs out in front, and let's go ahead, windshield wiper the feet side to side. And now point your toes, reach up with your arms, and gently fold forward. You don't have to go far here, especially if your muscles are tight or cold. Just very gently let things lean. So we're going to use this staff pose and do a different variation here to kind of open up the back. So what I want you to do is go ahead and come back upright. We've got our legs out in front. Bend those knees slightly, and I'll show you from the side here. And we place those feet on the mat. And then from here, once you find a comfortable spot, just let the body hang forward. So we want to kind of open up the backs of our shoulder blades. And you can just take a minute here, maybe even resting the head in between the shoulders. Let the body fall forward. Great. Slowly start to come up. And from this nice bent knee position, we're going to do seated pigeon. So you can have your hands behind you, fingers towards your hips. And you're going to cross your right ankle above your left knee. So go ahead and find this for yourself. Now, depending on your flexibility level, there are several options here. The next step in your seated pigeon is you're going to come upright and hold on underneath of your legs, yeah? So here we are. And you're going to very gently bring the chest towards the legs. Good. And then for my more experienced yogis that maybe have that flexibility, you can take this seated pigeon into fire log. It's also called sometimes half lotus. You're going to take that bottom leg, slowly set it down on the ground, and then stack that right leg on top and gently fold forward. So you can take any of those three variations. Don't overdo. Find out what works best for you today. Good. No matter what pose you're in, I invite you to slowly start to come up. Take those legs out in front of you, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So with knees bent, your hands can be behind you. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Yeah. All right. So now we're in our pigeon. So we're trying to stretch the outside of the hip. Next step is you're going to hold underneath of your legs, bringing the chest towards you. And if you're not here, it's okay. Just keep it back here. This is fine. Step one, step two, and step three. Stack one knee on top of the Good. Wherever you are at, honor and respect that today. Tune into your breath and perhaps return to your intention for your practice. Maybe repeating that phrase in your mind. as you breathe. All right, slowly start to bring the body up. Good, awesome. And let's go ahead and we're going to come to our hands and knees now. So again, not necessary, but if you like comfort or if you're on an extra hard floor, have a thinner mat, you can always take a towel underneath of the knees. So let's go ahead and make our way to a tabletop position. And we're going to inhale, arch. Exhale, lower. Just do this a few times, cat and cow, to stretch everything out. Good, one more time. Inhale, arch. And exhale, lower. Good. Come back to that nice neutral table, and then let's go into thread the needle today. A really great opener for the backs of our shoulders. So we'll take our right hand out to the side. We're going to thread it through that left hand, resting our right shoulder on the mat. So you'll go ahead and thread it through, rest it down, and breathe. If your shoulder's tight or if this is too much pressure on the head, just bend at the elbow, keep it a little bit higher up. You can always place a block here and rest your head on the block to add a little bit of height. Take one final breath and you'll thread the needle on the right side, and then we're going to do the exact same thing to the left. So you can slowly start to backtrack. Come back to your table and then left hand out, find your thread the needle on the other side. Slowly, slowly start to backtrack when you're ready, coming back to all fours. And then from here, we're going to open the knees wide, come back into child's pose and reach those fingertips forward. If you'd like, reach those fingers over to the right. And reach your fingers over to the left. And then come back to center. Good. Let's go ahead from this child's pose. I want you to come back up to your knees and just listen to your body here. And then from here, we're going to tuck up our toes. We're going to press our hips forward, hands at the small of the back, and open that chest. So we're going to do a little bit of camel pose here, a couple variations. Take the variation that's right for you. First one, we're going to lift our left hand, reach it up to the ceiling, press those hips forward, and you can stay right here, or grab your right heel with your right heel. Check and see if this is okay for you. Inhale, come up. And let's try that on the other side. Right hand reaches up, press the hips forward. So there's just a gentle back bend. Mostly this is the hips. And then reach with your heel or towards your heel with your left. Good, come on up. And one last time, you're going to press the hips forward, hands to the small of the back. And if you have full camel in your practice, you can reach back. If not, that is okay too. And then slowly fold forward, finding your child's pose again. Good. All right, nice and slow. We'll start to come back up. And then from here, from our all fours, let's go ahead and take a lunge. We're going to take our right foot forward. Left is on the knee there in the back. We're going to inhale, reach up. And now I want you to lean from side to side. I'll show you from the front. So we're going to start by taking our arms to the left. Big inhale, arms to the right. We're going to do this one more time, but with a slightly different arm pattern. So we're going to come to center. Right hand's going to stay up. Left arm is going to come down. And then we're going to lean to the left. Inhale, left arm up, right arm down, lean to the right. Good. And then coming to center, you can bring your hands to that front knee. We're going to do a gentle twist over that front right knee. So left hand over the knee, reach back, look towards the back of the room. If you have it in your practice to do a quadricep stretch here, you may do that, reaching for that heel or that foot. If that is too intense for you, don't do it. Good. All right, let that go and then shift the hips back. And let's just give ourselves a nice stretch here. Head to knee. Wiggle your toes. Just let it go. Great. All right, let's take and step that knee back. We're going to take just a short little vinyasa in between the sides just to give the knees a break and build a little more energy, a little more speed in the body. So come up to downward dog, pedal out those feet. And lower down into plank. All the way down onto the belly. We're going to go for a locust today, hands by the sides of the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And make your way back to child's pose again. Good. All right, let's try the lunge on the other side. So we come to all fours. And let's step our left foot forward. Into our lunge here. And let's try those arms again to the other side. So finding your lunge, let's start with both arms up. Good. And we're going to lean to the left. And then lean to the right. Big inhale up. Now this time we're going to keep our left arm down, right arm up, lean to the left. And if you get the arms mixed up one way or the other, it's okay. Arm up, lean the other way. Good. Let's try that one more time and let's switch it just to be different. So this time we're going to take, let's see. Nope, it's got to go that way. Right arm up, left arm down. And switch. Good. All right, awesome. Let's try that twist. So we're going to take our arms forward. Now right hand this time on the left knee, reach back with the left. And just like before, if you have it in your practice, you can grab that back foot. Good. Let go if you were doing the quadricep stretch. And then just shift the hips back, lift the toes off the mat, and come into our half splits. You can always, if spreading the fingers on the mat is too much for your hands, make a little ball with the fists. Little fists are fine too. Big inhale, exhale. Great. All right, let's bend that front knee. Let's take that final vinyasa. We're gonna lift up into downward dog. Try to look towards your belly button. Pedal out those feet. Big inhale, exhale, lower. Plank. Lower down to the belly. Your choice. You can do locust or bow here. For bow, you're gonna hold on to your feet. Press the tops of the feet into the hands, making a bow. Good. Lower down and come to your child's pose. If you'd like, really open those knees wide. You can bring your hands down by your sides. Press the top of the forehead to the earth, rounding that back. Great. Whenever you're ready, slowly start to come up. From here, everyone, we're going to take a little extra time today to relax in legs up the wall. As I mentioned at the beginning of class, this is a wonderful restorative pose that's really, really good when you're feeling maybe a bit under the weather or just tired and you need that moment to restore. So we're going to take about 5 minutes in our legs up the wall. You can do it in a chair like I will demonstrate, or use a wall itself. Legs can be straight all the way up, knees can be bent like I'll demonstrate. You can even do splits or soles of the feet together. And it's up to you if you want to place a cushion under your head. Today I'm going to demonstrate our final meditation in legs up the wall. If it's comfy for you, once you get situated, I would encourage you to relax, and that'll be your final resting pose for your practice today. If not, if that is not comfortable, come out at any time, relaxing in Shavasana or your posture of choice. So let's go ahead and find our legs up the wall. So get close to your wall or chair. I like to roll onto one side and then bring my legs up along your wall or on a chair. So go ahead and place them up, get yourself comfortable. So as I mentioned, if there was a wall here, imagine there's a wall, your legs are up here, they can be here, they can be out here, they can even be soles of the feet together, or the chair is a nice variation for a lot of folks as well. Go ahead and get settled in, get yourself cozy, hands out to your sides, palms facing upward to receive blessings and energy. And you can gently close the eyes whenever you are ready. Take a few big inhales, deep inhale and exhale. And we'll take just a few minutes here to relax. Just like we did at the beginning of our practice today, I invite you to start with the top of the head and scan down, noticing anywhere you might be holding on to tension today. Relax the muscles of the face. Relax your jaw. Close the eyes. Let your shoulders and your neck be heavy. This pose is here for you to let go. You don't have to do anything except relax into your pose. Let the belly be relaxed. Let the hips be heavy. Let the legs be fully supported. Take just a few more nice, deep breaths. Return to your intention. If you find the mind wandering, just let it wander. It's okay. Simply guide your focus back to your breath. Let's take about 3 last few breaths here. Good. When you are ready, I invite you to take a moment and start to move the fingers, move the toes, little wiggles. And you can start to add movement back to the body. Your legs in the wall or the chair, you can roll over to your side. Making your way back to a comfortable seat. Whenever you are ready, there's no hurry. You can gently start to open the eyes. When you get there to your seat, just go ahead, relax in any way that feels good for you. And then taking a big inhale, bring the palms together at your heart. I wish you a peaceful rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.